Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode. What is this? Episode 11? I don't fucking remember. I'm gonna check real quick because I can. Apparently, Twitch is being unstable, and I don't know why. Episode 12 of Let's Play Quake 4. We are playing the PC version. Hey, Thomas, I hope it's not being unstable because my connection on OBS says it's fine, but Twitch says it's unstable. So, hope it's not shitty. Let's move this over here to the side, and let's boot up Quake 4. Oh shit, I hit the wrong button.
Tweaker loaded.
Okay, but I was also staring at a still image, so let's see how it does here with the intro. Anyway, it's episode 12 of Let's Play Quake 4. I hope you guys have been enjoying this Let's Play. I've really been enjoying revisiting this. The last time we played, we went through the strongification process, and now we have, now we can move faster and shit, so... Yeah, the kilobits per second looks fine. It's like 6,000. Bouncing around in the 6,000 area, so that should be fine. But yeah, last time we were... what the fuck were we doing? We made it through the strongification process, which is one of the best horror, body horror sequences in any video game ever made, in my opinion.
It's definitely up there.
It's very memorable. And it's this game's big plot twist. And like I said, they gave it away in the fucking promo material for this game. Like, I knew about it, that it was going to happen before I bought the fucking game, and I wish I didn't.
Man, it's still a really weird decision to have that in the trailer.
Yeah.
I guess they just couldn't help themselves. They thought it was so cool.
That's kind of like having the "I see dead people" line in the trailer for
For Sixth Sense.
Yeah. Like, no.
Wasn't it in the trailer?
I don't think so. I mean, that wouldn't make any sense for it to be in the trailer. I'm still just impressed with how well this game holds up graphically. It still looks really...
Yeah, really.
Stop moving. Stop moving! I didn't give you permission to keep moving. Yeah, but is it looking for... Okay, now it says it's excellent. Good. That's good. Okay, so it got better. It shouldn't be choppy, shouldn't be giving me any problems. I mean, with my internet being as good as it is, I shouldn't have any problems streaming, even at higher resolutions, you know?
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that I won't, because I have in the past, it's just rare. So, if you guys don't know, I finished my playthrough of Darksiders. Now comes the hard work of taking all that gameplay footage and turning it into a proper video. My original plan for the video, if you don't... there you are. My original plan for the video was to shit. Take the lore in the game and compare it to what is written in the Book of Revelations and in the Bible. And then I found out that someone's already done a much more in-depth version of that than I could ever do. So I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing my typical. Now, I will make points of comparison, like in the Bible it says War, who is the horseman you play in this game, rides a red horse. And they do say that he rides a red horse in the game as well. And then you get to your horse and your horse is black, and that's weird. So, why do they change that? And then Uriel is in the game. Uriel is not actually in the Bible, but is in other texts for Christian mythology. And Uriel is one of the archangels. And Uriel's supposed to be a male angel, but in the game it's female character. I don't know why. Kind of strange. It's not that important in the grand scheme of things. It's just kind of an odd change. You know?
Like, it makes you wonder why they did it in the first place.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're not sticking strictly to the Bible either and what's written there. What the fuck is that thing? What the fuck?
H.R. Giger shit going on here.
Yep, definitely. I also finished a playthrough of Metal Gear Solid here on YouTube, and for that, or not YouTube, Twitch. For that, I was playing through the PC version of the game. Now that I have finished that, let's make sure there's nothing that I'm missing ammo-wise. Now that I've finished that, I am free to play spooky games for you guys and to start the often promised playthrough of
Transfer station 3 has been breached.
what in the goddamn fuck is that thing too? It's pumping blood to it. Look at that.
That's cool.
And did I mention this game is big on body horror? It's dripping. Look at that.
Literally.
Let's see if we can't get out of here before that shit like explodes or something. Did that do anything? Okay. Yeah. Well, I promised I'd do Half-Life 2 is what I was going to say. So I will start that soon, right? Lately, since I finished, I keep forgetting that control isn't crouch in this game. Since I finished that though, I set up my Dreamcast in the office, and I've been playing in my own free time. I've been playing through Resident Evil 3 because I've never beaten RE3 before. Dreamcast version of I played through the Dreamcast version of RE3.
So where are you at now in the game?
I reached the clock tower. Like
Like the beginning of it?
yeah, like you know how you
Primary system failure. Drainage malfunction.
You get to the train, and you put the fuse in it, and the oil,
Investigate transfer station.
and the wires. What's going on now?
Yeah.
And then you take off the train, and it crashes on the tracks. And then you wind up at the clock tower after that? Yeah. I saved shortly after that. There's like a save room a little ways after that.
Yeah, like in the chapel.
Yeah, that's where I am. And I've got one healing item, and I don't know how the hell I'm going to get through it, because I've got one healing item. And it's a basic-ass herb, and that's it. I don't know how the hell I'm going to survive.
You probably just have to avoid all the nemesis encounters there.
Which I have not done yet. I have not avoided Nemesis. I've fought him every single time, and I've won every single time. I don't know if I'm supposed to go in this way or not.
Because they're getting close to an actual like boss fight with nemesis. You fight outside of the clock tower.
Oh boy. I'm looking forward to getting past that without getting hurt so bad I die or something.
Yeah, and then right after that you play as Carlos for a little bit.
Yeah, that is one of the things they kept in the remake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm playing the original version, Thomas. I'm playing it on the Dreamcast. That's the version I've got. It's actually a better looking version, as you would expect from the Dreamcast.
I think it's the second best version outside of the PC version.
I've never played the PC version. I wish they would put the original version, the original Resident Evil PC versions on GOG or something. I have no clue if I'm going the right way. I didn't see anywhere else I could go in that room, so I'm backtracking. I forgot about you.
Isn't there like an objectives thing that like tells you like what you gotta do in this game, or?
Meet up with the rest of the Marines at the Waste Center. Destroy it facility. I don't know where that is. So I could be wasting my time. I don't honestly know. Yeah, that seems to be the common consensus, is that the remake isn't all that great. Okay, I think I'm done going this way. I'm gonna go back the other way and see about, if I missed something, because fuck that noise. I'm already tired of this alarm. I am already tired of this alarm. That's really annoying. I will say this about Resident Evil 3. Some of the situations in it where it makes you fight, where it puts Nemesis in your way, are a real kind of an unfair pain in the butt. I mean, right before the train sequence, Nemesis runs into you in like a tiny, thin back alley kind of area, and you all have. Even if you try to run from him, you have basically no choice but to get punched by him or grabbed by him or something, because he's literally right there in your fucking path. And it's a very narrow walkway, and he is almost impossible to dodge in that area. And then you run into him on the train, and I didn't know you could run from him from that fight. I thought, I'm on a train, I must be trapped here with him, because that sounds like something Resident Evil would do. So
and all you do is just turn around and go in the door, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I
mean, you can fight him, but...
I did fight him.
Are you playing easy mode or hard mode?
I was playing easy mode because it's my first time through. I've never played it before.
Because hard mode, in a way, isn't even like really hard mode. It's more like a normal mode in a way. Because for some reason, like there's only easy and a hard mode for some weird reason, and easy mode just gives you like a magnum, an assault rifle, and like all this shit at the beginning of the game. It seems kind of weird to me. But in hard mode, he actually drops like really useful shit.
Yeah, he gives you like gun parts or something, doesn't he?
You can make a really, really good handgun and a really good shotgun, and he also drops a first aid spray box that can carry like 3 first aid sprays at a time.
Yeah, you automatically have that
in easy mode, yeah. It's kind of funny because you got the RPD station, or the STARS office in the RPD station. You got the Magnum, and the game gives you a Magnum at the very beginning of the game, so it kind of sucks in a way.
Yeah.
Instead of a grenade launcher.
Here.
Now there we go.
Now I feel like an idiot for wasting so much time. I could have ended that fucking alarm a long time ago, but nope. I own the PC version of the remake, but I have not sat down and played much of it yet. I wanted to play the original first, which is why I'm doing that. I also got out Code Veronica, which I own for the Dreamcast.
System offline. Destroyed. Production suspended.
I remember there was a... I need to show it to you. That there was a... advertisement for enemy territory Quake Wars.
You up there! Let me out!
Where are you?
Help me! I'm down here! Damn it! Get me out of here! Hey, you're Matthew Kane. Right after we got word about you, the Strogg attacked my squad. I was the only survivor. Come on, let's get the hell out of here.
Can you...
Here, let me adjust your nail gun. Now you can use the sight to zoom in on your targets and the nails will track them.
Oh, that's cool.
Go. I've done all I can.
I forgot what I was saying.
About Resident Evil, like Code Veronica and stuff. I think.
Yeah, I have the Dreamcast original version of Code Veronica. I don't have Code Veronica X on anything. What is the difference between the two?
Steve doesn't have Leonardo DiCaprio hair, and they changed his hairstyle. It's kind of funny. They added more cutscenes with Wesker. and I'm not sure if I'm not entirely sure if the extra battle game is in the original Dreamcast version or not. But yeah, there's a battle game once you beat the game.
It looks like there's a passage.
But other than that, it's pretty much the same game for the most part. Like other than those few little additions.
Could set the barrels up for us. Why don't you find a way to activate it, and I'll stay here and monitor you.
That is the more common version of it. In order to play the original version, you basically have to have the Dreamcast port.
Yeah.
I shouldn't even say port. It was originally a Dreamcast exclusive.
And then like the following year when it came out in 2001, it came to PS2 because the Dreamcast was just dying at that point, so it was kind of stupid to keep it an exclusive.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that don't seem to like that one very much.
No, it's a really good Resident Evil game.
Yeah, it got reviewed really, really well. I remember that. Like, I think it got reviewed better than 3 did at the time.
Because it was pretty revolutionary for the series at that point, because it was the first game to have like fully rendered like backgrounds and everything. The whole game was rendered. Yeah, as opposed to having the pre-rendered backgrounds and stuff.
Yeah. Which 3 does have pre-rendered backgrounds.
Now if I can just figure out how to use it.
System offline. Destroyed. Production suspended.
But the way I'm playing it, okay, so I actually have a VGA box for my Dreamcast. You know what that is?
Yeah, I think I have one of those too, actually. Like one of those like upscale things.
No, it's not. It wasn't an upscale thing. It was an actual like first-party peripheral for the Dreamcast.
Oh, okay, never mind.
That let you play it with the VGA cable plugged.
Oh,
into
I
the
get it, yeah.
monitor. And I have one of those. And it was designed for, I mean, it was designed at the time it would have been a CRT monitor. They didn't have flat panels in, what was it, 99 when it was released?
Yeah. 98 in Japan. All those icons are really familiar. I just realized that. I saw the icon for the railgun, I'm like, oh, that looks familiar.
Yeah.
From fucking Quake. I used to main that all the time in Quake 3.
Quake 3 is such an awesome game. I've got the Dreamcast version of that, too. I think
Oh, yeah, because I remember playing that against you.
Yeah.
Like, playing that with you.
Destroyed. Production suspended.
It was a good port. The Dreamcast was an awesome system. I liked it a lot.
It just came out at the wrong time. Or it had the wrong competition.
Yeah, that and
Pretty
EA
much.
didn't support it. I think it was EA that didn't support it at all. Like, literally none of their games came to it. It was either them or Activision, one of the two. Either one, even back then, would have been a huge fucking blow, you know?
Yeah.
Against the system, but I still love that Dreamcast. I've had one since it was on store shelves. I love the thing. But yeah, I've got that. Oh, lightning gun. That's fun. Back to my. So I've got the audio and video output from that plugged into a composite and a VGA to HDMI cable, and I've got that plugged into my capture device, and that gives me audio and video through HDMI. But it does this weird thing where there's this black bar on the left side of the screen, and the picture is squished over to the right side of the screen. It's very strange. I don't know why it does it. It looks weird when you notice it, but then you get into a group just playing the game and you quit noticing it.
I wonder if it's fixable somehow.
I don't know.
Looks like you're gonna have to restart the barrel sterilization process in order to get that conveyor online. See if you can.
Like I use like a HDMI converter when I play my Dreamcast.
I would like to get. There is a Dreamcast HDMI mod that I would love to get my hands on.
I just heard something. I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, that's fun. Hey man, it's still worth going back and getting one today if you're still interested. I mean, I don't know how much it costs at this point though, and the used game market is beyond fucked. So I don't know the cost.
Yeah.
But where
I can't remember what I got mine for. I got mine like 4 or 5 years ago.
Aren't you glad that you did?
Yeah. Actually, I got one like a long time ago when I was a kid. I got one off eBay. But that one was all fucked up and it had like something wrong with it. Like the picture would like have like these black specks and shit when I would play games. Like I don't know why. Well, I didn't get a working one until much later.
Yeah. Aren't you glad you got one when you...
Yeah, oh god, yeah. Because I always wanted to get a Sega Saturn as well, because I never played a Sega Saturn in my life. I never even seen one in person.
I have never owned a Sega Saturn either, so... I can't tell you if it's good or worth owning or what games are worth it or whatever. I've never owned one.
I always wanted to get the Resident Evil port for Saturn, but that's a lot of fucking money now too.
Yeah, of course it is.
Like pretty much any horror game from like 2 generations ago is worth a shit ton.
Yeah. So apparently apparently even consoles that nobody likes anymore.
Oh yeah, like even some Atari games and...
Yeah, the Atari Jaguar costs like $500 at this point.
That is not worth it.
I like the Jaguar.
I mean, it's
nobody else does.
Is it worth? I don't know if it's worth $500 unless you really like want one.
I mean, it's a common misconception that it's only got 2 games that are worth owning on it. But $500 was a lot. Like, you could get a PlayStation 5 for that, you know?
Yeah, really. There wasn't like 500 like what it was retail. It wasn't that one of the expensive consoles at the time.
Probably is.
Because I know the 3DO was I think the most expensive. I think.
Yeah, the 3DO was not cheap.
And that was a pretty shit console, I think, overall. And it seems like a lot of the games just weren't like all the ports weren't good. Like obviously Doom is like one of the worst Doom ports is the 3DO version.
Yeah, because it didn't have much time to program it.
Yeah, like one person programmed the entire thing.
Yeah, one person programmed the entire thing, and the music for it is like remixes with real instruments of the original soundtrack.
I always got it mixed up, like which version doesn't have the music and which one does. Which one has the shitty music? Because the Jaguar is the one that doesn't have the music, right?
Yeah. Other than that,
Okay,
the
yeah.
Jaguar was a pretty good port for its time.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, that was actually one of the better ports, like overall. Other than like obviously the PS1 version and shit like that.
Yeah. The PS1 version was actually based on it.
Yeah.